Uh, man. All right, let's do this. Good day, everyone. My name is Adrian, and I'll be presenting the system demonstration part of our final capstone presentation. So to start off, what we did for as fixes for the API vulnerabilities that we have identified is by using Eclipse platform to be able to create patches and fixes to the vulnerabilities that we have identified into our API system. And in this case, which is the Altoro banking system. So to start off, this type of application uses a Java programming. So if you guys have any idea, it's pretty much different from the usual Python, C sharp type of code. So is some of it is very new to us. So, but we still managed to fix those vulnerabilities. So as for our server, we have used Apache to run this project. So let's begin. Yep. And starting on the server, running it, finish. As you can see, here is our test environment and it says localhost 8080. So what happens if we use our own IP configuration? So I already run this. So we'll be using like our IP address 192.168.145 and 141. So if we put that in here, then 8080 Altoro J, then login JSP using on our personal browser, and we would get this type of. So if you guys use, if I run this and you guys outside use my IP connecting to this link, you should be able to gain access into our test environment. So what's the difference between, what are some of the changes that we did with regards to uh, very previous test environment? So we have identified 4 API vulnerabilities that we have gathered while in our API pen testing. The first one is SQL injection. The second one is cross-site scripting. The third one is brute force attacks. And the other one is a token, updating tokens for like token exploitation or uh, that could allow the system to gain access into our system. So here is, so I'll be showing you what are the things that much differ from this test environment, the original, which is testfire.net, and with our proposed solution. So to start off, let's let's begin with SQL injection. So going to the login, as you can see, we have the different types of login already tested here. So the original account for this one is J Smith, I believe. Yep, then password is demo1234. Demo1234. There we go. So we gain access into our system. So what happens if we use SQL queries to get insight into our system? So first one, let's do JSmith and provide some sort of like, yeah, any type of password. It doesn't really matter because you'll still be able to, yeah, it should block you to gain access into our system. So if we test that out in here, yep, uh, let's do JSmith first before that one. JSmith dash dash any type of password. Yeah, it allows the attacker to gain access into our system. So signing off again. Let's use the other exploit this one and yep, do it again, and you still gain access to our system. So let's try that out onto our test environment. So refreshing, signing in, and this SQL injection we'll be using, and any type of password, and it should block anyone who uses SQL query to gain access into our system. So that's the first vulnerability that we have fully addressed for our project. The other one is cross-site scripting. So in here, I have the code for cross-site scripting. Yep. So if we use that here to our search text box, and if we click go, yeah, the system should block any sort of SQL scripts that any attacker is using to gain access into our system. So that's one thing. And to the other, let's say they are trying to gain access into a different type of area. So let's put this same and submit. And testing. Yep. Sorry about that. Let me check code again. So this is our code repositories. So in here, it's compilation of all our codes that we have provided into our system, including our previous and the proposed one. So let's head over to, yeah. Oh yeah, it does block any sort of. So yeah, what I did was correct. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. So it fully functions instead of using, let's test that out to the original test environment. So let's put in the script slash script. Then we'll use alert XSS and go. Yeah, the original one would say we have an XSS inserted into the system. So there you go. Same with if we go to the feedback, and I think I'll do the same script slash script alert and XSS. I'll put in just to make sure that it fully reads everything. Submit. Yeah, you still get an alert that the system read a script that would allow an attacker to gain access into our system. So that's two of the things that we have already addressed into our system. The other thing, the other we'll do is the brute force. We already provided, we already got like the solution and our code repositories ready for the implementation. So far, we're still kind of addressing some key important things before we implement that patch into our system. So bear with us and we'll provide more info about that sooner. So yeah, that's for now our system demonstration. And if you guys have any more questions, feel free to reach out. and thanks for listening.